Today we are in Willow Creek and we are renovating the Streamlet Single. As you can see, I am generating a budget between 10,000 and 25,000 simoleons, and we got this amount. So I am starting off with the exterior. I am leaving the interior intact with all of the furniture and everything it came with. And that is because I'm going to allocate that to furniture and stuff inside. So I wanted to only remove the outside items. So we are going to be using debug for plants, but first we are using this, what is it called? It's like we're creating an incline towards the front door because I'm not getting stairs. Okay, these are our debug plants, and like I said last time, more is more, so we are adding as much as possible, and I think it looks so cute. And actually the plants are all free, and so basically the outside, most things are free. I was trying to do that to save money on budget. Over here we're looking for what terrain paint we can use, and I wanted it to match the tiles, these big tiles over here, so I made the stones the same, so it sort of looks like the same stones we used. And then over here we were just doing some more terrain paint just to give it a little bit of texture. And now we are looking for what color we're going to make the house, and although I liked it very modern, I chose to go with something similar to the environment but actually more modern, and then add a little accent wall. So with the roofing we kept it simple as well. Modern houses are really simple with roofing, like you really don't need to stress out too much. I know that looks like I'm doing a whole lot, but I wasn't. I was just trying to figure out how high I wanted that little piece to be. With the roofing, I did, later on you'll see me trying out glass as well, but I was like, that's not practical. I also wanted to do a veranda over here, but I ended up deleting this roof because obviously it just didn't match. So we do not have any kind of roof or anything over our entrance, and that's totally fine with me. So over here we are looking for a door that is not too expensive but also not cheap looking, and I wanted it to be big and just like, you know, something you would not use for a starter home. I'm going to create a sim for this starter home and renovate the home as the sim, you know, finds a family, finds a girlfriend or whatever. I want to make it a guy because I usually create girls, so I thought, okay, we can't just have the whole sims can't just be girls. Over here I was trying two windows, but I saw that one big one actually worked better and it was simpler and prettier. So we actually end up going with this one big window instead of the two small ones. And I didn't know how the floor plan was going to be initially, so I didn't even know where to put the windows, but you'll see me moving them around. Over here I've now removed all the furniture, so our house is worth 6,200 simoleons. I also remove a lot of walls over here. I do rebuild walls, but I build them in that little nook that's already there. So yeah, and then over here I just wanted to do a funky design with the floors, so this is what I did, and I thought it looked really cool. And then I kind of like the darker one better, so I went and redid all of it. Yes, it took a lot of time. And yeah, so basically if you want to do this style, you just take a wooden floor and then you will just rotate every second one. So next up, this is going to be our bedroom, and then the small one is going to be our bathroom. I made these places at the back of the house because I felt like it would be a nice view from the bedroom to be looking over the water. And also your kitchen and dining room don't really need a wow view. Alright, so I was looking at different wall paints and I really like these two wall paints a lot, so I went with those. And then I really wanted to use brick in the kitchen, but I ended up going with something similar to the rest of the house. I specifically wanted to use this couch from Book Nook. It really reminds me of the cloud couch. which I love. And then I was looking for a fridge and I went with this vintage one. I feel like vintage is modern right now, so I used it. And then I also just put a stove in and an extractor. And then we were looking for chairs. So the aim was not to spend too much on the kitchen because the kitchen does take up most of your money usually. And we are 9,000 simoleons now, so we still have 7,000 left. So when I deleted stuff, we have 8,900 and back to 9,000 simoleons. So now we are looking for a TV to put in, and I really wanted to have either a coffee table or a console table. So we went with this coffee table as a console table and put a TV on it. Our TV is not huge, but it's perfect for a starter. And then I don't know. Oh, and then I realized that I actually wanted to just place furniture without decorating each room one by one in case I ran out of budget. So I just was kind of figuring out my furniture situation and putting a rug in just to use up that part of the budget for what I wanted to use it for. So this is the carpet I went with and it's so cute. And then in the bathroom I kind of wanted a bath and a shower, so I went with these. And yes, the bathroom is going to be totally wet, but it's okay. And then I put the sink in and a window, and I wanted curtains on every single window because the windows are so big. I think it looks so nice. I did this for all of the windows, including the bathroom window. So as you know, every single house in The Sims should have a computer, so I wanted that to be in the budget as well. And then we move on to the dining room. And if you can see what I've forgotten, please comment it below before I point it out during the home tour. So now we are doing just a little piece of decor over here. I just wanted to have a table with some plants, and I remembered a skill, so I just put the easel over there, and then we put the plants over here, and we added just a gem thing and a little diary. And then we were looking for wall art. And yeah, I was just kind of playing around with the budgets here and just kind of seeing how much we could get for like 100 simoleons. And we got a lot of art and different decor. And actually some of the wall decor was actually like cheaper than the wall art, which is crazy because you would expect the decor stuff to be, you know, more simoleons. I really wanted that the art from the new pop kit, but yeah, didn't manage to get it. So here I was just adding some light switches as well because it does add one to environment. So I thought, you know what, let's just get environment where we can. And a lot of art is also one environment, so I really think that the sim that lives here is going to be happy with the environment, you know. So over here with the dining table, I also just put a carpet there, and then I was looking for something to put next to the table, and I just went with some plants again. In the bathroom I also added some soap and toilet paper, and in the bedroom a plant and this fluffy feather thing. So as you can see, 16,589 and the budget was 16,598, so I had like 9 simoleons left. So let's head over to our home, but first of all let me show you the outside. So do you see what I mean by less is more? I mean more is more. Okay, so let's enter our home, go through the front door, and are you noticing what I forgot? It's something that I always forget. It's a kitchen sink. I forgot to put in a kitchen sink. And then over here is the living room area. There is the little workstation. we are going to go into the bedroom. This is the bedroom, and I think that it's perfect. It's simple, and it's not too much, it's not too little. Next up, let's go into the bathroom, and this is the bathroom. I think that it also looks amazing, and don't mind the curtain over there. And this is it from the other side. The toilet paper. Yeah. And then we are going to go and look at the house in another view. And do you see the sink is missing? So they're definitely going to use the bathroom to wash the dishes. I'm joking. I'm going to fix that before I upload it to the gallery. But by the time you see this, it should be in the gallery with the edits.